Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of Shadow Empire. In previous episode, we did manage to capture a bit more area up here in the northeast. We also had several levels of the dome farmlands being built in here, which, you know, it's going to be good for the, well, at least for the money, I guess. But I'm guessing also the private sector is probably getting a whole lot of cash in here. Not right now. Oh, they got a bit of debt going on, 800 debt. And they got a bit of DAX debt as well. Okay. Can I, by chance, then... Is there still the private sector investment? Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, there we go. 725 credits. I wonder if they're going to be paying off some of the debts or not. But yeah, they have been building a lot. Admittedly, they probably have a bit of a lack of food in there. Well, actually, it's not that bad. But yeah, they probably want to build a lot of food production there nonetheless. One thing that we do not have, though, is we do not have a lot of metal. Now, I do believe they might still have a few things up our sleeve here. Yeah, there's a combat drug. I'm just looking at the fate points thing. There's a bit of credits that we could get. But that's not what we wanted there. What about in the zone things? It's a mother load. But that might not be... It's not exactly what we're looking for. No, not really. Oh, full sharing of tech levels will be... Okay, so that is one of the things in the major diplomacy that we could try. There's also a few other options that we could do, which is limit trade or expel diplomats to reduce communication levels and all that. We're not really going to go for those yet, but those are something that we should probably keep in mind for future. But yeah, so we got the... well, I suppose we still need a whole lot of metal, don't we? We could probably go out and buy... some more metals to Oceania. I don't think we have a whole lot of money to spare, though. Let's say we'll buy another 25 metal, at least. That'll probably help. And it's the population in here. I mean, it's already 15,000. It's still increasing very rapidly. So actually, that probably means that in terms of victory overview, yeah, we definitely are leading now. By a decent margin. It's not like insane, 1.5 points. But the population percentage is now 36% in our... pocket, so to speak, and we got almost 10% of the planet. So we have been increasing a decent chunk up here in the north, and we're probably going to keep on doing that. I could, in theory, send this one back up here now that we've got the roads and all that. Then help in maybe capturing some more of the area. The infantry can probably capture some of the mountains in the meanwhile, but try to just explore a little bit. Maybe if it actually, I do wonder. Prospecting overview. No, we can't discover anything on either one of those, so we've been very unlucky with finding new metal deposits, at least for the time being. But let's get to the next round, shall we? And so the troops are waiting. Most of our troops aren't really moving, but it's better to have them stay still. It means a lot less supply consumption in a way, and also they can dig in, so it helps a little bit there. Elections have been held. Old majority won the election with 52% of the vote. It's usually like a three-party system, so to speak. So if you get 50% of the vote, that's actually still pretty good. Advanced sensor, there we go. That's been researched. Oh. Well, we're getting some crime-related things happening. Invite for dinner. The Corleone family. Aha. So currently the relations of the crime syndicate aren't very high. We're going to refuse that. We're not going to deal with the criminals. Motion that processing point production increases 461. I think we could probably do that, since we got the bureaucratic office in Oceania underway. Well, I wouldn't say much of underway yet, but we're trying to build it. Right, military research. Oh, right, mines. Well, that okay, mines. That would be the land mines, not like mines for ore, which is a bit unfortunate for us. Let me have a look at the tech tree again, real quick. Oh, there's the rocket engine. Right, yeah, that's the air research. Most of the stuff is actually in here. I guess we could go for maybe the charge gun, small arms, or maybe the quad machine gun, actually. Those could be somewhat handy in anti-air duty as well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Quad machine gun it is. No, we're not going to bid to the Maritime Trade House right now. We don't have the money for that. We do have a little bit of money right now, though, to buy some more metal. How much do we still need in Oceania? I believe we still need another 125. Could we afford buying 125? As a matter of fact, just about, yeah. Affirmative. Oh, but that went to the Supreme Headquarters. Okay, well, I suppose some of that will probably end up there regardless. I think a good chunk of that might still be used on building up the demetallization facility, which still needs almost 900 metal. Yeah, I think that's going to be taking all of it. But the sooner we get this one built, the sooner we have a metal production. So it's not all bad, even if they do focus on that one. Okay, there's an enemy to the north. Let's go ahead and face that one. After a bit more of the terrain over here. Our neighbor is also expanding a little bit in there, but less so than we are. And then this one's going to move into the mountains briefly, capture some more of the terrain there. This doesn't have the... Yeah, no, it doesn't have the strength to capture. It's just mostly trucks there, so yeah, we'll need to send this one back. Could potentially actually... got RPG militia. I don't know if that's going to be sufficient. I'm going to send one of these rifle militias up north. We should be able to transfer at least some of that in here, right? Can we actually... It doesn't tell me what the limits are in there. How's the population looking like? It is still... Well, it's grown a tiny bit. I think we've gotten to the point where there's, yeah, natural growth. Well, that's not too bad. Are they still... Oh, hold on. Actually, how is the private economy they're doing? They must have paid... Oh, yeah, they paid most of their debt away. There's still a tiny bit of tax debt, but that's not too bad. They're building a farming dome community. Wait, is that the, that might actually be the one in the city itself. I'll actually go and, send a few more colonists over here. We'll send another 500. There we go, so that will be slightly better. We do have quite a bit of, industrial points, so what we could do... Actually extend the road down here in the south. May not be the most effective use of our resources in here, but that will allow the supplies to... get at least over there slightly easier. We can then maybe eventually build some stuff down here as well. Maybe not quite yet, especially since our neighbors are about to meet up south of us, but that's alright. There is of course a chance that the two of them will start fighting, which admittedly does then mean that one of them is going to be much stronger in the end, so we'd probably have to fight whoever is the stronger. Or attack the one that is weaker to get even more stuff for ourselves. That could also happen. Okay, now we've got 10% each, both Paisanos and us. We do still lead a bit in the victory points at least, and I suppose the population is definitely still increasing on our favour. Ooh, and yeah, the deep core mining is probably done in 2 rounds. We'll get the new artillery soon-ish as well. I do wonder if I can actually rename that, or if it's going to be tied to the old name. Could be tied to the old one, actually. Alright then, well, let's get to the next round. Oh, it's round 100. Waste disposal accident spike. Oh, that's not good. And there we go, light artillery 2. So you ask for cooperation? Sure, I guess. Right, new models. I don't think we've unlocked anything new yet. Let me have a look at the models that we do have thus far. Get a bit of an idea of what we do have. Let's see. Actually, the infantry, we've got fairly good stuff in there already. Machine guns, I think we've got okay. There's the gas-powered machine gun, combat armor. Got combat armor and the foot infantry there. We don't have any better trucks yet. That might be something that we should do. Buggies, we got slightly better. RPGs, we got the combat armor already. Artillery, we got now with the new ones. It's going to be the high quality, I guess. And then light armor, that's alright. We might be able to do something slightly better, but I don't think there's going to be too much. We could maybe do another design that is going to be with howitzer instead of the high velocity gun to be more effective against infantry. Then there's the APC, which is probably alright. It's got decent armor. We could go for a bit larger gun, maybe? Like anti-tank gun. The motorcycle, I don't know if we can get the combat armor on this. I think that might be too heavy, so it's just going to be the padded envy suit, really. And the Gauss rifle. Then we got the mechanized artillery, which is with the 105mm howitzers. That's not too bad. Then we got the armor with high velocity gun and recon. Oh, right, this should probably be a regular right now. I think we're going to get the new truck. So we'll just build up on the main transport. We'll put in a medium diesel.
Copy that.
And that's it. That's all it takes. We got 160 customization points. That's not enough to change any of the other things in here. So we'll postpone on the decision there. Waste disposal accident. You will have my full support. The difficulty is average 114. We get 163. Yeah, I think there's a fairly good chance of critical success. Danger did not increase, and damage was reduced to almost nothing. It's a bit of a relief, at least. Right, did we actually put in all of the construction down here? Yeah, I think we did at least most of it. What about the bureaucratic office down here? Did we do any work on that? Oh, yeah, we did. Got another 30 in there. Still another 100 metal, though. How much are we getting money? Oh, still get quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just buy some more stuff for Spocomania directly. If we buy another 50 metal, that's another 200 credits. And then Supreme Headquarters, if we were to sell, we could sell a little bit of rare earth metals. That's going to be several hundred credits. We'll still have plenty afterwards. So that's going to allow us to get at least... Oh, we're actually full on energy right now. Lost 150. Okay, that's quite a bit of loss. Right, well, I suppose it's not the worst thing to happen. Yeah, so we still need about 2 full rounds worth of construction on the demetallization facility. That's still 750 metal needed in there. That is expensive. Now, one thing that I'm hoping, let's just go ahead and pull that one back, is we can go ahead and discover some more minerals up here somewhere, but that's very unlikely. We got the militia up here that will try to at least give 100 infantry for that. If we can get all of it there, that'd be nice, but I don't think we can. But at least the 100 infantry or more in there would be ideal. This one's running a little bit low on supplies. Because what we could do, go and build the road up to the weather device, improve the situation, and then I think over here with the lack of supplies, we're going to bring this one down south, get to the Free Folk town over there, and that'll probably be okay. How's the population in Spocomania right now? It didn't actually increase, but I suppose it's mostly the population. Oh, we don't have quite as many workers right now. Okay. So yeah, the population itself isn't increasing too much. We have no debt there currently, which is quite handy. We are getting some taxes from there. About 25. Which isn't too bad, actually. And the private economy is at least on the positive side there. So that's good. They're building the Farming Dome community then next, which I'm guessing that is going to be another 1,000 or so. So it will take some time. Oh, right, yeah, the guards were supposed to go there, weren't they? Yeah, I was sending these around. Okay, we'll just bring the guards over here. Can I actually combine these two? I wonder. No, that doesn't... Okay. Unfortunately, no, we can't really do that. And I can't replace troops on the militias either. Well, we got a bit more troops in there at least, so that's all that matters. Oh, right, and these ones, yeah, they did move already. We moved everything in here. Moved, well, we didn't remove the recon unit, actually. After a bit more ground there, at least. And I believe we did buy some more... Yeah, we've got 50 metal right now in stock. And we need 95 still, technically. Because the next round, if we get enough money to buy some extra metal, then we should be fine there. I mean, we did already buy... Oh, wait, no, because we sold some stuff, yeah. The Spocomania, can we actually... We're going to get another 45 metal in there. Which means that we can complete the bureaucratic office there. That's going to get us one of the demands that we have going to sort it out. And then it's also going to increase the amount of research and everything else that we can do. So it's not bad. But let's get to the next round then, shall we? Get that building completed. Well, no combats for us. Cries of Passion. Don't run the risk of suffering unrest-related events. Okay. Hey, there we go. We got that as a build, so we got that promise held, and we've researched or completed the deep core mining. That's good. Another auction. Alright then. So let's actually have a look at the deep core mining. I believe that is going to be... No, it's not there. Oh, yeah. Deep core gas extractor. That's a lot of metal needed. But that would give you, like, for some energy, it would give you actually quite a bit of fuel. Would be rather handy. But we can't actually afford that right now. Foreign affairs, no, we don't need to do changes there. I'm guessing the Economic Council, oh, right. The power packs would be quite handy. On the other hand, volcanic energy tapping could also be very useful. Water purification, that would be probably fairly quick to research. Let's have a look at the tech tree again. Water purification, so that is, that's most of the way done, so we could probably complete that fairly quickly. Volcanic energy tapping is also quite handy, but not yet done. So yeah, I think we're just going to get the water purification going.
Yes, sir.
We're not going to get any stocks. Oh, the trucks are already halfway done. Alright, that's pretty good. Water purification is almost 80%. Get the militia a bit further north, and I suppose we can actually get these. So let's transfer at least some. If that was accepting a bit more. Yeah, no, that's going to be too much. Well, we can at least give 100 militia there. Which then means that the this unit might actually be able to conquer things again. In theory, anyway. Of course, we could probably try to do a bit of trickery with the unit over here. Giving up some more of the infantry and then try to combine this over there. It might not actually work. Not easily anyway, but I suppose... Actually, yeah, if we use this one... No, we can't use anything of these. Alright then, that's a bit unfortunate. Oh, is this... There's a new militia in it. Alright then, let's go ahead and bring this down here to protect our farming things. Let's go ahead and capture some more ground up here in the north. Let's just get this one into the city so it's at least within good supply range. Right, so now that we've got the bureaucratic office, that's, I guess that's going to be starting to produce stuff next round. The demetallization facility is probably still needs about 700 metal. It's a bit expensive. And we're getting it 40 per round, which is not much. But it is, in fact, a number that is larger than 0. I have that on good authority. Yeah, I think there is metal somewhere on this. Just don't know where. But somewhere on the zone, according to the Maritime Trade House. I'm guessing it's probably over here near the mountains. But it could be pretty much anywhere, for all we know. Let's go and get a little bit of road construction going in here. This will go through there. Right, so the glacier is a bit expensive to build roads on. It doesn't surprise me too much, to be fair, but it is what it is. Right, so we did actually get a little bit metal. Deliver some... Oh, did we have extra in here? Yeah, we did. Alright then. Yeah, now that that is done, I will be providing a bit more stuff. And yeah, we moved that. We moved these. Alright, let's actually... Did we manage to get the supply lines in here? Oh, yeah, it's slightly better. It's not great still, but it's slightly closer. And these are... Yeah, they haven't quite reached one another's zones there, but soon. Well, actually, maybe not that soon in the end. There seems to be some neutral parties involved in there that are fighting back our western neighbor. And the eastern one needs to go through the mountains there, which is not quite as easy. Quack Doctor is actually in spy. Oh dear. Right, entering Cries of Passion. And there we go. Project point production did go over the 461. Heavy guided RPG. Ooh. Alright then. Now let's have a look. Quack Doctors, yes, you'll have my full support.
Yes, sir.
Roll 106 plus quite a bit. Difficulty 188, so success. Managed to limit damage substantially. Danger increased by 6. We lost some population of workers though. And retired military general in Spike. We'll pay our respects, but we will not give in to the demands. I do actually wonder though, is there still things with the... No, there's actually nothing in here that we need to worry about right now. Well, that's it for now then. How bad is our relation? Okay, we don't have good relations with the crime syndicate, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse, but we do need to eventually deal with them, I reckon. Otherwise, they're just going to be a thorn on the side of our... Or a thorn on our backside, even. Pull back a little bit, try to kind of get that unit to attack us instead. And now let's go out and send this one up north. Maybe that will now be strong enough to capture things. So here's the thing, I suppose... No, that can't be transferred to anything, and I'm guessing if we take this one, we can't transfer those to anything, and then if we take the big one, that could transfer stuff to the smaller unit. Oh, it's got Soldier too. Oh, right. Yeah, so it's got slightly better stuff there. Or we could just put in the... Oh, right, it's a Soldier. Okay, yeah, fair enough. No, I'm not going to transfer stuff there, actually. I'm going to bring in the mechanized unit back there. That'll have to do, and I suppose, hold on a bit, I can just go ahead and scrap these, right? So we get a little bit of resources back, and 300 people return to the zone. Less militia, but that's fine. I mean, it's just militia, or rifle militia. Not exactly the most effective unit. Right, we've got a little bit of money at least. Water purification is already 83%. Main transport is going to be done next round. Jet engines about halfway done. Mining techniques are almost 10%. Or it's currently 9%, almost 10%. But that is probably increasing the amount of rare metals that we get. Speaking of which, we could get rare metal mining over here. Problem is, we don't have the metal to build that mine. That's the primary problem here, which is why we're trying to get the demetallization built. It is costing us a fortune buying all the metal from the market. But that is just how it has to be right now, I'm afraid. Also getting quite a bit of intel on the Hollow Sea. Oh, there's actually some tundra over here. I suppose it is early summer, so it makes sense. And that, I believe, is probably pretty close to the equator. Fairly close, yeah. I think, the equator probably goes somewhere between Spike and Weimar, actually. Interestingly enough. Yeah, there's more over there as well. So this is kind of the... I wouldn't say green belt, but, you know, somewhere along those lines. So, no, this is the robotic cave. We've got plenty of recon in there. We know that there's some free fork in there. I don't know how much there is in reality, but we know that there's at least 5,300. And there's, of course, the... Oh, that is also connected all the way there. So, actually, the northern region is divided into 3 zones, or the northern border of the map is divided into 3 zones. One that we are already entering into, and there's one that... Well, actually, we have technically speaking enter into as well. And there's one that is in... Wait, no. Oh, no, there are actually more than... Oh, no, that's the high sea, so that... Oh, I don't think that connects through there. Interesting. Or maybe it does, actually. No. Okay, so it is actually just 3 zones, indeed. Because there's the transport wheeler, a robotic cave, and Liberty Grotto. That's it. Alright, then. Now, how much would it cost to buy some more metal? Oh, the price has actually gone down a little bit. If we were to sell first some rare earth metals, get 400, and then buy the metal for, 800. Okay, so that's even more. I'm going to buy 150, just so that we don't bankrupt ourselves by accident. But that way, we can get another 150 into the demetallization facility, which is, well, it's about 10% of the total. So it would be like 0.4 rounds worth of construction or somewhere around there, plus what we produce ourselves. So I think that's actually going to get fairly, well, I say fairly close. It's going to get closer. It's going to get below 1.5 rounds, I reckon. Or somewhere thereabouts. Oh, we got another militia. Oh, and it's got artillery in here. Ooh, and a blitzer. It's got light artillery blitzer, some trucks, some... So these are actually using some proper weapons. These might be the first tanks that we have, actually. Let's take a quick look. Let's see, so light armor. I think it should be listed in here. Oh, wait, no, these are my units, I suppose, directly. Doesn't include the militias, I don't suppose. Well, regardless, at least we've got some of them in here. And we'll probably keep them in there for now, for some good measure. I'm getting a bit of intel over there. Yeah, so we move those. Let's get to the next round, shall we? Bit of troop movements. I also noticed that there was a landing. Possible landing. Oh! Sanitation. So I believe that's water to produce energy. And there we go. Main transport 2. And lightweight alloys. Weight of aircraft components, then that would increase its speed. That's true. So yeah, there's okay, there's still a small landing in there. Oh, the car off the road again. Good. Motion that average soldiers' morale should reach at least 87. Okay, it's just 2% increase. Sure, we'll take that. Military research council task, that's fine. No changes there. Secret service, that is probably fine as well. Design target. I'm gonna go ahead and get the anti-tank guns. Start development. We could, actually, if we were to just keep this high-velocity gun with that, yeah, we could put the combat armor in there. 60mm gun might not be enough to pierce heavy armor, but it's probably going to be good enough against the lighter tanks. Pole Soldier, how's the... Right, Democracy is pretty decent. I would actually make that the highest value. Or we can make the heart a highest value on that category instead. We're going to go with the Democracy. Righto, let's go ahead and capture a bit more down there. A bit more up here, try to pull back for some better supplies. The supply lines are a little bit stretched up here. There's no denying that. And then, is this enough to... No, it's still not enough to capture the surrounding provinces. Well, at least we're still capturing land. Because that's all that matters. We could probably just bring this one back in here to provide some coverage for the road. I guess that's how it's gonna have to be. Could eventually get some more militia on this, I suppose, and that would probably fix it. But yeah, let's have a quick look. Water purification is probably going to be done 2 rounds, maybe? I don't know. For someone to that effect. The quad machine gun is still going to take a while to be researched. The anti-tank gun we just started. The mining techniques are still kind of stalled there, but I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll show you the links down below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.